My name is Eva Callahan. I'm Associate Professor of Interactive Media and Design at Quinnipiac University. And my background is in many different things. I'm originally from Poland, and I started my studies at Jagiellonian University, and I studied history. So I must have mastered in history, and then I moved to United States when I started working in Bloomington, Indiana. I studied information science and moved slightly to communications and was interested in cultural differences in design. So my PhD was concentrating on differences in web design in different countries and how the different countries solve the design problems. Currently I work and teach user-centered design classes at Quinnipiac.
What are the technology you use ordinarily?
Like most people, just computer with Microsoft products, plus I use also some design software, mostly Adobe. So to prepare for my classes, Photoshop, Illustrator, those type, and of course my cell phone and everything which comes with it. So. Yeah.
Are you interested in gesture in particular, and what kind of approach bring you here in this workshop?
I'm interested in, actually this workshop caught my attention from we were looking at kind of history of interfaces and kind of how it evolved from pushing a link to get somewhere else through now swiping and moving and voice, and so it kind of seemed like natural progression we will have. So I was very much interested in what would be the next idea in the interface design. So this was why I looked into this workshop. The other idea was that I was involved with a group of researchers from different disciplines when we were looking at visual communications, and part of it had to do also with things like gestures and sign language and things related closely to this workshop. So this was why I came. The other thing in this particular workshop was that the fact that you are interested also in cultural differences, and this is something which I have been passionate about most of my life, and most of my research concentrate on cultural similarities and differences.
And what do you think the technology we develop here? So you had a little approach of Como, but what do you think it can bring you that you don't get on your regular use of techno and design?
Well, it's very new, so it was kind of, we didn't really have opportunity to reflect too much on it and thinking. But my starting point was, okay, how it can be used. First, what would be the environment? It would be used, for example, when the voice commands cannot be used because of the request for silence or noisy environment. So when we can substitute, for example, some of the commands we are using right now for voice commands could be used by gestures. Could be, I don't know, I was thinking about car, let's say, we can make some gestures to operate some of the controls, or we could, like we're talking with the group, using it in physical therapy for feedback. Or my major question would be how it would be used for communicating between one person and the other, not just a feedback or not just manipulating the interface, but also can it be used in communication in some meaningful way. I don't know yet. I don't know if I will discover it, but it would be kind of interesting to think about it.